Unsolved, a Nancy Drew production.
Tonight's episode, Ralph Heatley Fooled Them All, Part 2. Hello, this is Nancy Drew. Just a reminder that I'm not accusing anyone, like Herschel Heatley, of killing anyone or being the Zodiac killer, only speculating on what could be happening in a case like this. Even though Herschel wore glasses, was ex-military, was about the approximate height, the approximate weight, and around the same age as the description of the Zodiac killer, that could be all maybe a coincidence. So I'll just tell you a little bit of the background of Herschel. Herschel Howard Heatley was born on July 28, 1926 in Borger, Texas. He lived his early years in Southern California. Herschel attended Linwood Junior High School, and he did not graduate. He did 2 years of high school. During World War II, Herschel's family moved to Henderson, Nevada. After a few years in Nevada, Herschel enlisted in the United States Army on December 14, 1945, and he served in the AAF, a branch that would turn into the Air Force. Herschel had a younger brother, Frank, and they were good friends, and they worked on stock cars together, and Herschel became a well-known stock car driver after his discharge from the Army. Herschel Heatley, a well-known stock car driver, died in an Oakland hospital in 1959. Here's an application for a headstone for Herschel Heatley for Woodlawn Cemetery in Las Vegas. So I think it's unlikely that he is the Zodiac killer, since he died in 1959. Now this is why this episode is entitled Ralph Heatley, Part 2, because Herschel was dead during the Zodiac killer murders. And this is only going to go into a little bit about Ralph some more. And there's 3 women. There's the woman that I covered last time that he was married to when he died. But there was 2 ladies before then that he had his firstborn son, and then another lady, Elizabeth. So I'm going to briefly explain who they are. Ralph married Mary Ruth in the late 30s, early 40s, and you can see this by their 2 children, Michael and Marcia. And you can see here in this 1950 U.S. Census that Mary and Ralph's 2 children, Marcia and Michael, were living in the Collette household. And here in Ralph's death notice, you can see it lists his 2 children, Michael and Marcia Rodriguez by this time. Now, Ralph was 5 years older than Herschel. He was a little taller than Herschel. He was a little bit more weight than Herschel. And most importantly, he was alive during the Zodiac killer murders.
Nancy, you didn't say you were speculating about me being the Zodiac.
Well, this ends this episode of Unsolved, and the next weekend, on Friday, we'll be back to the JonBenet Ramsey case, and then on Saturday, the Zodiac killer case.